Did you make this huge mistake and dispute a charge-off completely wrong? You heard some amateur on social media tell you, a charge-off is not supposed to report a bounce. They need to delete it immediately, when that is absolutely 100% false. And what they are doing is they're teaching you how to get the credit bureaus to correct the information and verify it. This is not the right way, and it's going to get you stuck with a charge-off on your credit report. Let me cover the ways on how to properly attack a charge-off that nobody has ever told you before. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Mike the Credit Guy. I'm the owner and founder of Limitless Culture. We created the most advanced DIY credit management system in the industry. Our system allows you to take control of your credit, creating custom Metro 2 attack letters every single round, never using templates, for only $55.99 a month. Link is always going to be in the description. Now let's get into this video. First and foremost, we need to cover some things that you need to understand before you get into this disputing process with a charge-off. One thing you need to understand is that Creditrepair is not an overnight sensation. By sending one letter, you're not going to get immediate results as you would like to expect, or like these amateurs on social media like to tell you, yeah man, 30 days and it's gone. But they've never shown you one person that has actually successfully happened with, because that's not how Creditrepair works. Imagine this, it took you 6 months for this item to turn into a charge-off. How and why would you expect it to just be poof, gone in 35 days? We got to use common sense, ladies and gentlemen. This is not a sprint. This is a marathon. You are in this for the long haul, okay? This is not going to be something that it's gonna be a wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, and it's gone. If it was that simple, man, I would be making videos consistently on the things that make that happen. But unfortunately, I've been in this business for a decade and a half, and we have never seen any data points that are just gonna immediately get something eradicated from a credit report. It doesn't work like that. So I want you to be very clear and concise in what you're getting yourself into when you do credit repair. If you hear anybody ever saying, yeah, your score's gonna go up this much, we're gonna get it deleted in 60, 90 days. How do they know that? They don't, because they don't control the actions that happen at the credit bureaus. Nobody does. So we have to attack and then reassess and then attack again. So let's get into all the things you need to know. This is not financial advice or tax advice or legal advice. This is for educational purposes only. I've seen thousands of videos of these amateurs on social media telling people to attack the balance on a charge-off, and I'm going to tell you exactly why that is wrong. Because when an item charges off, it closes the account and the balance is still there. But the balance is no longer affecting your credit score. The collection charge-off status is what's hurting your credit score. And the previous late payments before it turned into a charge-off is what's damaging your credit report and your credit score. So understanding, stop attacking attributes on the actual charge-off. Now, what are attributes? The last date of payment, the last date of activity, and the balance. Those are all attributes. If you tell the credit bureau what is wrong, they will correct it and update it, and then you're done. And then you have literally dwindled away all of the tactics that you may use against them to get this item deleted from your credit report. We are not going to start attacking with the credit bureaus. That was the #1 mistake that every single person out there does. They start attacking with the credit bureaus. That is not how you handle a charge-off. If the charge-off is showing a balance, you want to start attacking with the actual creditors. That's right. So the credit card company that you actually had the credit card with, or the actual lender where you had the charge-off with for a repo or a loan, whatever it may be, it doesn't matter. But if it's a charge-off, this is going to pertain to all of them. So it's very important that you do not dispute it with the credit bureaus first. We're going to attack it with the actual creditors first. Last part's the most important. Make sure you watch to the very end because there's a lot to cover in this video. Do not, and I repeat, do not call the original creditor. You need to send a very simple letter. If you think you're slick and you think you're gonna be fast, you're like, I'm gonna call them and they're gonna do it over the phone for me. No, they're not gonna help you. They're gonna laugh at you or simply tell you, yeah, we're not gonna do that. Have a nice day. You're talking to a representative that has no power to do anything. You want to send a simple letter to the creditor. In that letter, you're going to state very simply, hey, Mr. Creditor, I unfortunately went through a financial hardship and this item turned into a charge-off on my credit report. Would you be so kind to send me the 1099 for this item for my tax purposes because my accountant is requesting it because they saw it on my credit report as a charge-off. I would greatly appreciate all your help. Sign your name, send it out certified mail, and you're gonna wait 30 to 45 days. That is how simple it is. Do not call them and waste your time. You're not gonna jump to the front of the line with that move. Some of you may have already received a 1099. Some credit card companies or creditors will start to send out 1099s during tax season or before the year ends. So be on the lookout. If you ever had a charge off, you need to open up all your mail, because if you got that 1099, you have extinguished that debt. Yes, I said it. Once you receive the 1099, that debt is extinguished, and no debt collector or anybody else can collect on that debt, because now the debt has been extinguished once it has been officially written off with a 1099. Stick to the end. I'm going to tell you what to do with that 1099 once you receive it. Now let's say hypothetically you have the 1099 in your hand now. Now the 1099 proves that this debt is extinguished and it's still reporting a balance. Now let's go after it. So you're going to send a very simple letter to all three credit bureaus or the credit bureaus that are reporting the negative charge off on your credit report: Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. You're going to type up a very simple letter or handwrite it, it's even better, and you're going to simply state, this item on my credit report is not reporting correct. The last date of payment, the account number, the last date of activity, and the balance all are incorrect. Please delete it from my credit report immediately. Now see what we did there? We did not tell them how to fix the item. We told them everything was wrong. And then now you're going to sign it. Yes, you can sign the letter. Don't believe any of this nonsense that people say, don't sign the letter. You sign the letter, you send it certified mail with a copy of your driver's license, a utility bill, your social security card, and a bank statement. That's 4 items of proof of identity. And then you want to get it notarized at your local bank. They do it for 100% free. You're gonna wait 30 to 45 days maximum. Now, once you get that back, it's most likely gonna come back verified. We verified that this information is accurate. It's okay if they said it's verified, because guess what? All they're doing is they're burying themselves even deeper. We want them to say it's verified and keep that balance on that credit report. So now we received it, it said it's verified. We're gonna go on to round number 2. We're only gonna do 3 rounds maximum. So on round number 2, we're going to simply state, on this specific date, I told you this item is not reporting correct. Everything is inaccurate and it's not correct. Delete it from my account immediately. This is my second warning to you, because you did not respond and actually do a real investigation in the first letter. I have attached the first letter and my proof that I sent it certified mail to you, and you did nothing. Delete this from my credit report immediately. Send it certified mail with all your documents of proof of your identity, and then you're gonna wait another 30 to 45 days. We are building a case against the credit bureaus in this video that you can actually sue for free. Imagine that. Wait till the end, I'm gonna tell you how to do that too. So now you got it, your letter back from the bureaus after the second round. And it says, it's verified. This item is definitely verified. We verified it the first time, blah, blah, blah. You're like, okay, great, thanks. You did nothing again. Now, you're going to send a third and final letter. In that third and final letter, you're going to state, this is my third and final warning. I have shown you that this item is not reporting correct. The first and last date of payment, the account number, the balance, and the last date of activity are all not correct. Delete it from my credit report immediately. I have attached the letters from the first 3 letters that I sent you and the certification showing that I sent it to you certified mail and you received it and you did not investigate. Delete it from my credit report immediately. Remember, send all those copies of all the letters you sent in the first 2 rounds, and then you're gonna wait 30 to 45 days. And that right there is how you set up a lawsuit. They're going to respond back with, it's verified. We're not going to investigate this ever again. Great. We want you to say that. If you have followed my instructions from round 1 to round 3, then you have built a case against the credit bureaus and you can sue. Reach out to our company, contact@limitlessculturegroup.com. Again, contact@limitlessculturegroup.com, and we will get you to an attorney that specializes in this and will charge you $0. That's right, I said $0. Nothing, okay? They take their fees out of whoever they're going to sue. That's the best part about it. Now, if you got that 1099, now how do you handle it with your taxes? Because now it is taxable income. If you have received a 1099, that means the debt is extinguished, but you are 100% liable for that debt that is now turned into taxable income. So the creditor does not expect you to know what to do next. You're just going to pay the taxes on it and you're done. So what you need to do is reach out to your tax professional and tell them that you'd like to fill out Form 982 of insolvency with the IRS. Being insolvent means that your debts are much more higher than your assets. So you're insolvent. More than 90% of Americans are insolvent, meaning their debts are more than their assets. So this is going to extinguish the debt and you're going to pay $0 of taxable income on it. But talk to your tax professional. Don't try to do this alone because you need a tax professional to help you with this to make sure it gets done properly. One last thing to remind you about. Stop filing complaints with the CFPB. The CFPB does not have any power to delete anything from your credit report. The CFPB is a complaint site where you file a complaint, and literally that's what it says, file your complaint, that they're going to investigate it. But they don't have any authority to delete anything from your credit report, especially if you don't have any proof except for a bunch of letters you sent out. The CFPB is a complaint site. They are the middleman. They're going to try to help you get through the situation, but they don't have any authority. So stop wasting your time and wasting the CFPB's time with all these nonsense complaints that get you nowhere. Attack it properly. So I hope you enjoyed this video. We covered a lot about how to attack a charge-off properly. So if there's something specific you want me to talk about, drop it in the comment section. Drop some emojis in there so we can get this video going, so we can get more people to see exactly how to attack a charge-off properly. Now, also make sure to watch the next 2 videos because they are recommended by YouTube. And don't forget, subscribe to increase your credit score.